Welcome back to Dinar Info News, your go-to source for verified updates, deep dive analysis, and real-time alerts on the revaluation of global currencies, including the Iraqi Dinar, IQD, Vietnamese Dong, VND, and Zimbabwe Dollar, ZDIM. If you've been tracking this movement, studying the signals, and waiting for your moment to act, then today's update is absolutely critical. What was once considered speculation, hearsay, or long-term planning has finally arrived at a pivotal moment. The official exchange portal for the Dinar, Dong, and ZIM currencies is going live. That's right. After years of anticipation and countless hours of waiting, a centralized, secure, and operational portal for exchange transactions is launching in July 2025. This isn't a rumor. This isn't based on private chat room speculation, and it's not based on insider theory. This comes directly from coordinated communication between sovereign-backed financial entities, multilateral currency facilitators, and a digital infrastructure framework that's been in quiet development for years. This is the real deal, and it's going to change everything. The official rollout of the Dinar, Dong and ZIM Exchange Portal marks a massive shift in the way legacy asset holders will interact with new valuation systems, global liquidity pipelines, and cross-border wealth conversion opportunities. If you are holding any of these currencies, you need to listen carefully. The window is finally opening. Over the past few years, we've covered the patterns, the clues, and the real-world developments, central bank statements, banking memos, IMF operational shifts, SWIFT integration signals, and global de-dollarization. But now we have something different. For the first time, we're seeing the deployment of a secure, unified access portal that is being quietly made available to pre-registered exchange participants starting July 2025. This portal has been tested by high-level financial entities under closed pilot programs. What makes this development even more significant is that it won't operate like a traditional foreign exchange desk at your corner bank. Instead, the exchange portal is designed to handle pre-authorized high-value redemptions of specific legacy currencies, specifically the Iraqi Dinar Vietnamese Dong and Zimbabwe ZIM notes, under structured exchange packages that will be deployed in waves. Each wave will have its own security codes, KYC validation process, transaction limits, and redemption appointment coordination. And no, this is not a free-for-all. Access is being granted through unique exchange codes that are tied to vetted registration systems already confirmed through regional intake programs and certain platform-based onboarding protocols. What does that mean? It means if you've already been through certain portals or application pipelines in 2023 to 2024, or if you hold currencies from specific serial ranges and are on platform lists, your access will begin in this first wave. The interface is sleek, digital-first, and protected with multi-factor authentication protocols that match next-generation banking standards. It is being hosted on sovereign-backed server architecture with full encryption, biometric login options, and traceable audit trail capability to ensure legitimacy and transparency. Now, let's talk about what this portal does. Once live, users with verified exchange packages will be able to access the portal, authenticate using their secure ID code, and begin the exchange appointment booking process. This system will let you choose your preferred redemption center based on geographic region, date range, and redemption tier. Rates displayed will not be the same for every user. There will be multiple tiers depending on documentation provided, intent of funds, humanitarian project alignment, if applicable, and a predetermined negotiated value system that includes sovereign, market, and asset-backed indicators. The system will auto-calculate your projected redemption amount based on your note count, note type, and serial validation, and offer both immediate liquidity options as well as structured payout models. For example, if you're holding Iraqi Dinar and you've verified your holdings through a platform such as a registered exchange trust, the system may show Tier 3 or Tier 4 redemption rates starting in the range of 0.38 to 1.20 USD per IQD, depending on your position, exchange wave, and volume. For Vietnamese Dong, the redemption rate may float between 0.08 to 0.45 USD per VND, again based on structured tier parameters and platform participation. The real wildcard is the Zimbabwe ZIM note, not because it's fake or speculative as some claim, but because its use is tied heavily to project-based redemption tiers. Certain ZIM holders will be able to redeem not at face value, but based on contracted project values, humanitarian impact proposals, and pre-approved allocation matrices. In those cases, individuals could potentially see